Yeah, sort of the ones down here, you know, when they go and they go rather than. Somebody can tell me where I fucked up there, please. I'm triggered by the fact that there's new bulk and stuff. Hello everybody, how's it going? Nope. Hello everybody, how's it going? Still a bit ill, not 100%, but yeah, apologies for that in the voice. But we're at 11. No. Hello everybody. Hello everybody, how's it going? One, we have a new look. I'm trying to create something that will boil the most amount of piss and rage in my opponents when I beat them. And I think that's a pretty good improvement on the last one. Speaking of improvement, 11-16 ELO. Don't know how that happened. I went on a bit of a win streak. Felt like I've been playing alright, but yeah, having a few tough losses. Puts us at 776th in the world, so I think I had a look and 500 is 1170 or something. So a few wins away from that. I mean, that's is it going to be doable? We don't know. Hopefully the win streak can carry on. I don't think I'm above 1700. I know for ages I was trying to get 1700. I'm not counting that as 1700. For me, it just doesn't feel right. I don't know why. But turning NMPZ off. And the first continent is going to be South America. South America, you've got to subscribe. I am periodically, in between games, going to be checking on the cat because I let him out into the garden. I don't want him to hop over the fence. And I say garden in inverted commas because it's just some slabs of concrete out in the back of our house, to be honest. There's no grass there. There's a few plant pots. But that's about it. Get me out the trenches. Like and subscribe, please. Did I wave? Yeah. We're in Spain. Definitely not South America. Unless I'm completely misreading. But yeah, no. We've got that. That could be an EX, which might be Extremadura. But no, it's not, because it's the wrong colour. That was kind of what I was thinking with this. It's purple though, so it's probably findable. They do sort of like correspond and match up, but I don't really know. I should have spent less time waffling and more time actually talking, thinking, I mean. But what's new there? I'm going to go somewhere in the north, perhaps? That's the vibe I was thinking of. I was thinking of that vibe. But it wasn't down here, so I just immediately binned it off. But that was, I don't know why I went over that side. We've got Norway, and this is some pretty freaky mountains. I always tend to think the freaky stuff is like up here. If you think it's like, well, it's freaky, innit? You get what I mean? Does exactly what it says on the tin. Non-conformist. The Dadaism of mountains. If anybody gets, well, went to art school. Or my, well, I was going to say unemployed, but I do have a job. But that was a. And it's just on there. That was bad. Again, stop waffling. I'm a content making machine, you know. I've got to entertain whilst also being good. But also the main priority is being good, and the main priority is knowing what country you're in here. With that, can you not get them in Peru as well? Have I not done this before where I've been like, it's Ecuador and it's not, it's just Peru? But does this fit with the white and red? With that, well, 2025. I ain't trusting that. Am I going to be completely and utterly wrong here? No, we are bang on it. Bang on it. Okay, fair enough. Nice. If I hadn't have been fucking memeing for the first two, we would have had a multi there and we would have won. That was a banging guess. Autolaki product. That feels like Czech or something. Emphasis on the or something. Perhaps, but yeah, I think I go Czechia. Feels kind of northern. I was thinking, I struggle at reading this. I know Czechian is not a Slavic language. but I struggle differentiating that and like Slovenia. Maybe I don't. That's game. Nice one. Sound. Good start. And that's our highest ever ranking. Regardless of what it was in correlation to before. Actually, no. I still don't think we're at our highest ever ranking. Because I'm judging it off... what do I get? Just some coins. I'm judging it off my world ranking because that's the same as where it was before. You know, before they changed the stuff. Which now is 680th. So 2 wins away from top 500, I'd say. Which is the goal of this. That Ferrugas was banging. That was good. Yeah, but the red and the white bollards here, I've been caught out by going Ecuador because of the red and white. But yeah, these guys here. Kind of a weird Peru. But yeah, we're in the green Amazon and then a nice click getting the north of it as well. Probably got us the win there as well, actually. That was, I should have been a bit more careful on that and actually gone on, you know, the bit with the freaky ass mountains. But yeah, I will see you when we game. I'm just going to check the cat in the garden. Yeah, I can see his tail. He's fine. I'm not though. Sorry, that's the remnants. I apologise for the sound that just came out of my nose. Where the fuck are we? Got no car, no antenna. We just do on Uda then. I'm still somewhat ill. Okay, yeah, it was fine. No car. Pretty much. Don't hold me to it, but the only place in and around here that doesn't have any car and antenna, Ulan Uda. And to be honest, I could have gone closer to Mongolia as well, because it did feel pretty Mongolian-ish. We've got some more freaky ass mountains, which I you know, some weird looking ones, which I do tend to think are up this region. And they did the same. If I'd have just clicked middle, we would have been a lot better. But yeah, sort of the ones down here, you know, when they go and they go rather than perfectly explained. It's the way it makes sense in my brain, right? With the UK, got lots of gorse, so we're high up. I could see this being Wales, honestly, or it could just be here. Maybe that's more of a hedge because it could also be Scotland. But I was honestly thinking it could be like in and around where I grew up. Cornwall. Yeah, it was going to be one of the sort of hillier extremities of the UK, which it's quite common. It's a pretty hilly country. And we've got, I think that's a cross on the back there, so Colombia. Yeah, weird Colombia. That should be a Colombian sign there. I know you can't really see the cross, but it's definitely not Brazil, because it would be black on the back of it. They're on 1.5 damage. I mean, we could still lose this if I'm completely and utterly messing it up. Could we be east of Andes then? I know it's not overly hilly in, like, that. Yeah, we were. Okay, well, we get the multi at least. This bit here is, like, just flat. Sort of Amazonian-ish. But good to know that there are hills down there. But nice, yeah, nice get all in all. We do take a multi into I love Lebona. Doesn't matter. We're leaving it there. We're leaving that train of thought there. We are Philippines, and we are I kind of want to go Luzon, but only a fool would go Luzon in this situation, right? I love Lebona. Is Lebona the place? I'm calling it Lebona just to avoid any Freudian slips. I'm clicking middle. No, I'm clicking Luzon. About as far as away. Oh, I guess it's actually findable. At least I committed. At least I committed. Wish I hadn't have. We've got Vietnam and man. So I just go for my usual... I think I'll just go middle, honestly. Middle north. Yeah. Sort of when I get around that I don't get anything particularly out of, I click about here-ish. Yeah, it's good to have sort of like standard clicks for rounds which don't tell you much. Okay, well at least we got Spanish. At least we got... I mean, nah, it was always going to be South America, wasn't it? I think, honestly, wise choice, just click Colombia. Again, this is my usual go-to when I get a sort of random-ass, jungly, hilly South America round. Just to click Colombia. If it's anything else, then fair enough. There was a little nagging thought at the back of my mind that it could have been Peru. Maybe with the car, but yeah. But also, I think could have been Colombia, maybe. But someone, I'm sure, will tell me that it couldn't be. And we're quite dry. And we are nooses, so sound. The dry stuff in the nooses, well, watch my video on it. Watch my video on. If I can be asked, I'll link it. It took a lot of editing on how to tell GeoGuessr by colours. And the sort of the dryness of the Sumber Islands, and it's not where I'm actually guessing. Over here is yeah, one of the ones I talked about. Sort of certainly this here gets very, very dry. You get sort of a lot more oranges, but I'm not going to tell you more about it. You just need to goddamn watch it. I think we're Yakutsk. I know I said about the old no antenna, but this feels too far north for here. So I'm going Yakutsk. They do the same. We have red haze. We did have a reddish haze, so that's an L. That is an L. Yeah, over towards Murney. Fuck. Apologies about the language, but yeah, that is a massive boo-boo. I think I go Sulawesi on this rather than Philippines. It's Philippines. I swear last time I went Philippines and it was so Sulawesi. Sorry, I forgot to hit a GG. Every goddamn time. I know I don't complain about it, but somebody can tell me where I fucked up there, please. Or was that just an honest mistake? Because on sort of rounds like that, I don't know. Could we have won here anyway? 3.5 times. We absolutely 100% could have. Look at the freaking red haze we got here, bro. Even like a hedge between the two would have been saying. I sort of got blinkers on there, and I was like, I love Yakutsk. I've watched a couple of videos on Yakutsk, and I've got a bit of a, not an obsession with it, but I just really wanted it to be Yakutsk every time, to be honest. Not bad guess though. Not bad that we, got that region, I guess. But yeah, we should have gone more north. Anything else there that we could have won on? Maybe I should have done there as a hedge, but we still wouldn't have won. And then that as well, yeah. Maybe that's like a sort of like Blacky Blur, perhaps. Yeah, well. Much rather lose a game at the dizzying heights that I was before than have to entertain the relegation zone. So, which was, I think I was at, I might even have dropped below 1,000, which just shows how up and down it can be. Yeah, we'll probably be there soon. Cat update, he is still saying he's lounging about, chasing bees about. What a life. Australia, we've got a ridge like that. Shit, dude. The dirt's not anything to go off here. But it's red. It's the whole of this bit is red. Yeah, it's between Queensland and a Western Australia. This is where, if I actually got my shit together and learned cars and all of that, then it would help. But boring. Boring. And I'd still forget them all. I don't think it's not Tom Price. I know what Tom Price looks like. I think we're in Queensland. Good switch. Yeah. I think with the hills, it would just sort of be more flat here. And it's hilly up here, but it's way more hilly, and there's more grass. We've got Chile here. So that's a nice switch. Very nice switch, actually. Well thought out. I didn't just throw it down, which is what I have been doing vis-a-vis the Yakutsk round. Yeah, you need to take, certainly at this level, you need to take massive care with absolutely every gas. Like this, we're super, super flat. But, I mean, like, how much... Oh, hello. How much can you actually wean out of this? Because it's flat green Chile, which is all around here. Do you just click Temuco? We've got a few hills there, so maybe not. I think maybe this is a bit hillier as well, but you got a flat bit there, and then it could be here, perhaps. So maybe we hedge a bit. It does feel quite cool and quite southern, but it's a cheeky little fucker, isn't it? Could completely confuse you. I'm not getting this wrong. No, we definitely are Chile. Aren't we? I think we're going down here. Stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. I was gonna switch to here. So one good switch, one bad switch. Hungary? No? Wait, no, this is a blur. This is a blur. Is that a Serbian? I'm triggered by the fact that there's new Balkan stuff. And it scares me because I don't know the bollards of it yet. I just sort of used to know it just off the riffs. And I say as yet after my 9,000th odds game. It's not Bosnian, is it? Is it Bosnian? Maybe it is, actually. I was gonna go that one. I was gonna do that one, and then I got Bosnia in my head for some reason. But I was gonna go there, honest to God. I was also gonna go Serbia as well, but anyway, we need to look at the Balkans definitely. I still have not taken the time to look at Bosnia even really. So yeah, until we do that, we're just gonna get found out, aren't we? But I'm lazy. I don't see any major polls telling me that this is Borneo. So I think I'm just clicking mainland, right? And I'm clicking goddamn middle of mainland this time. I'm not region guessing Malaysia because I'm not even sure if we're in the right bit of it. It's game completely if we lose this. If it is there. And it is there. Fair enough. GG. Fair dues. I mean, even without the fucking Bosnia shit, we'd lose that. Did I miss a poll? I'm pretty sure I looked at every single poll. That was alright. That was bad. That was bad. But we'll move on to this. I don't see anything major, Sabah, telling me the polls. I mean, with the hills, maybe with the palms. Again, I know I was taking the piss before about people telling me where I go wrong, but please 100% do tell me where I go wrong. It's the only way I'm going to learn. Just sometimes, you know, when you make a bad guess and someone points it out, it's like... But absolutely, 100%, do keep sending in the comments about where I fuck up and how to help me, because as you can very obviously see, I need help. Cat check time. Oh, that's a lot of elo to lose. That is a lot of elo to lose, but we are nooses. Yeah, it immediately just skews my brain when I'm like, I must not lose this now. Because the relegation isn't, we're not Valley. We're definitely not Valley. The relegation zone is close, to be fair. It's like 14-30 odd, so we're still, I know we were just talking about our peak, but it can change all too easily. Maybe we go... Whoa, no, I'm just going here. Don't watch my videos about explaining that this has the certain dryness to it. I'm wrong. Nah, that one was just a complete and utter outlier. We've got Mexico. Yeah. We've got a rock wall. I mean, I'm probably... Oh, we've got a few palms, though, but I think they're planted palms. I don't think we trust them because, yeah, this doesn't seem like the kind of landscape that would usually have them. So I'm just going in around Mexico City. And good guess on them, on the Guadalajara ish vibe. Georgia. Correct. That is the Georgian car. And we are flat. This doesn't... I've not learnt the country yet. At all. Maybe like this is quite dry. I've not learnt that country yet. Fuck's sake. I knew that you did have the black truck in Georgia, but it didn't fit. That's 21 rating lost. So we absolutely, once again, just take a little look at the... I'm going to take a massive look at the new coverage. Because that's just my fault for being lazy. That is. I thought it was all blurred out over here. And then I don't know what bollards Georgia has yet. But yeah, this is never ever going to be there. I was actually literally just looking at Georgia and I was looking at the polls. But I just went for the car. But I couldn't place it for there because I know Georgia's really hilly and not like this. So fair enough. Fair dues. Yeah, that's a way to swiftly drop down from our peak. We are just outside the top 1,000 again. But yeah, we'll try and get back. I think we're calling it a day there. The lucky, or the good streak has ended, as it so swiftly does. But we will leave it there. I will see you soon and hope you enjoyed.